Good evening from the Paycom Center in downtown Oklahoma City as we welcome you to Thunder Basketball here on WWLS, the Sports Animal. I'm Dean DeVoles here in the Paycom Center in Oklahoma City, producer and engineer, the YouTuber back in our WWLS, the Sports Animal studios. Thunder Basketball taking on the Portland Trailblazers. Second meeting between these two teams. We met back in earlier this season in Portland, Oregon, which the Thunder took the first meeting of the series. Thunder are doing very well. They have only been on, they are Portland 6-10, 17-1 for Oklahoma City. Time to get Thunder Basketball underway as we're taking on the Portland Trailblazers, second meeting of the year.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season.
Thunder 16-1, Portland 6-10.
Looking to take over the first spot. The Trailblazers right now quite a ways down below.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Holiday. Tamani Kamara is out there with Abdia.
Here we go. We're underway in Oklahoma City. Glad you can join us. By the way, let me fix the camera because the camera's not on the correct. There we go.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot.
As everybody is standing up. SGA over to Holmgren.
Now, here's Holmgren. Clock at 6.
Over to J. Will.
Left side, Williams.
He'll take a shot. It is missed. There's a rebound. Williams for 3. Missed. Rebound by Hartenstein. He'll dunk it in to give the Thunder on the board 2-0.
Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
Got a foul on J. Will.
That is his first foul of the game.
Thunder getting a little too aggressive this early in the contest. Thunder in their whites, OKC in blue letters, blue numbers, white shorts, blue and orange stripes on the shorts. Blazers all wore blacks, Portland in white letters, white numbers and letters, black shorts, as there's 2 points there for J. Will. Up 4-0.
And the Trailblazers with possession here. Following the
Damian Lillard.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there's a steal for Hartenstein.
Williams from outside.
For 3, that's missed. Rebound.
After the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, you saw the communication.
And another steal.
Just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say
there's a 2 that's missed. Taking rebound with Holiday.
It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Now here's Lillard. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes in. Thunder up 4-0.
Shot clock at 6. Now here's Lillard.
Lillard for 2, that's missed.
But can't get it to fall. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknall and I were able to chat. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday...
SGA, J. Will for 3. Cha-ching up under money ball. 7-0 Thunder on Jay Williams' 3. Timeout Portland.
At least that time for Williams on the catch and shoot. You can tell he has really put in the work on his jumper.
Portland not off to a good start.
To call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Out of view, the league's stingiest defenses. Number 1, the Thunder.
Well, we can talk about their defensive rating and their pace of play and all of those things, but the
Thunder need to get something going here, as they've really just been struggling trying to get something going.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside Holiday. Portland moving the ball around. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Tim, how do you look at Avdia?
Yep, that was a miss.
Well, I just think he's
Williams has the ball, shot, miss, rebound for the Blazers.
A little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Here's Kamara. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And there's the points for the Blazers on the board. 7-2.
Finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Gain ID. Avijaya.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
And 2 points there for SGA. Thunder up 9-2.
The show making smart reads and creating opportunity.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Now Lillard fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Here's Dort. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs.
12-2 Oklahoma City.
They've been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Now here is Holiday.
Holiday will take a 2. That's missed.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Look at Holiday's numbers.
Up top, Dort guarded by Holiday. Pass to SGA.
They lost on Sunday against Golden State. Hartenstein gets a 2 in. Thunder at 14-2.
Performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here is Holiday. Scoreless thus far. Lillard against SGA. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Dort. His 3-pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Jazz in Delta Center. To the middle, looking to end the run.
There's a 2 that's missed, but there's a foul on Hartenstein.
That one.
Free throws for Portland.
Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
Free throw good, Klingon. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First personal foul.
A lot of fouls we're seeing here. Thunder will go to the line for 2.
Direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
The first one falls. And joining us
first
now
one falls.
is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told the team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be
There's
needed.
a two. Second free throw is good. 16-4 OKC.
Undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Now, here's Avdia. Holiday, the pass to Lillard.
That three was missed. Rebound. 2 points for the Blazers.
And this young man lives
And it's 16-6 in favor of the Thunder.
Wallace outside. Clinging with the steal. Pass to Lillard.
Lillard's got it. And Damian will get 2 points there. And now the Blazers are within 8, 16-8.
Attacking the heart of that defense.
Williams looking around. Holmgren finds Williams. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Lillard. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer.
Three is missed. Rebound by the Blazers. Through Holiday to camera. Avi. Back to Klingon. Camera for three. That's missed. Rebound by the Thunder.
Now here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's a 2 for SGA, and it's in. Thunder back up by 10, 18-8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now, SGA. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. And the 3 off target.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Outside Holiday. Back to Kamara.
Mar has it. We'll take it 2. It'll be missed. Rebound by the Thunder.
The Thunder leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant, who's checked in for Tamani Kamara. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Drew Holiday. Free throw dropped for Holmgren. And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds,
21-8 Oklahoma City.
Causes. And with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good
Damian Lillard
is going to come from this transfer.
Now, here's Lillard.
Here's Lillard for 3. It's in. And the Blazers are back within 10, 21-11.
The free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
And here's SGA after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go.
There's a block, but that's a foul on Grant, his first third-team foul.
Offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
And the first one comes. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because He thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
11-point Thunder lead. Lillard was looking for a foul, didn't get one because he felt like he was fouled on that shot, but didn't. That was a miss for the Thunder.
Oh, here's Sharp. He had a 12-point outing in their last game.
Lingen gets it in. Blazers are back within 9, 22-13.
Know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said you can't be
There's a 2, it's in. 24-13 in favor of the Thunder.
And try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you guys.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Lillard. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there's an edge to Lillard.
There's a that was a good basket for Lillard. 24-15 Thunder.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Damian Lillard. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And one thing that makes Shai so effective is his command of the basketball. He can go either direction and stop on a dime.
Wiggins is checked in for Williams. Portland also making some changes. Reith is checked in. And Murray subbed in for Avdija. Both free throws good from SGA. Trailblazers trail by 11. Grant on the wing. Inside, here's Wallace. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Wallace against Sharp. Out to Henderson. Henderson picks up the loose ball. He was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Eibel's checked in. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Joe. Back to Wallace. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Grant. Hasn't made one yet. Puts one up from 19. And that one released in time, but no good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And I love how they've gotten to the free throw line. They've made it a point to be aggressive, and I expect that to continue.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Murray in at the center position. First one falls for him. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game.
What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
He's perfect from the line this time. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Murray outside. Grant on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Grant against Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did. And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They lead by 11. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Grant on the wing. Here's the teardrop. Wiggins with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 13. Over in the corner, Caruso. Pass to Joe. On the wing, Wallace. Over Henderson. That one rolling around and rims out. Trailblazers trail by 13. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Holmgren. Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Holiday comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. That one is no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Holiday against Dort. Now here's Waltz. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Lets it go with a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Denny Avdia.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Grant, he's checked in for Murray. Stolen by Grant, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Trailblazers trail by 13. Pass to Grant. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Here's Holmgren. A 3-ball. Lillard with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Sharp. Five on the clock. To the inside. And the basket by Kamare.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Outside, George. Pass to Wiggins. Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Sharp, the pass to Grant. Now, here's Lillard. Wallace covering. Wallace against Lillard. Over Wallace. Lillard misses. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Checked in for the Thunder. And Portland with a change here, too. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And so here's Portland. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And Holiday kicks to Lillard. No good on the triple.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooters.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 7. And taken away by Wallace. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Jordan wide open. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Clingan at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday. Kicks it out to Lillard. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 10.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Holmgren. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Utah Jazz.
And he really helped them control the game on the glass.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now Sharp. No scoring in this one. Bucket is good.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Outside Williams. Pass to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trail by 10. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Now here's Waltz. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Caruso. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Another miss by Holmgren.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Lillard, the pass to Holiday. From 12 feet out. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Sharp.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Diaz checked in for Shaden Sharp. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? Fourth, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Over to the wing. Dort with a screen for Caruso. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. 5 to shoot. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From deep, SGA. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Kamara with it. Over Williams. Rebound by Chang. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Outside, SGA. Pass to Wiggins for 3. And the Thunder another three.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside Avdia. Here's Kamara. To the paint and stolen by Jang. Left side SGA. Outside Dort. From outside off the mark.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Over Wiggins. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Thunder shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Lillard. The Thunder making the shot. Kamara finds Holiday. Back to Kamara. And here's Avdia. Outside Holiday. A three-pointer is right on target.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Now here's Jang. He has yet to score. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Outside Williams. Over to the left wing. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Stolen by Holiday. They get a hand on it. Short against Lillard. Pass to Holmgren. SGA surveying the defense. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we finished one half of basketball. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 10. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Measuring bringing up the shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Trailblazers trail by 10. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now, here's Avdia. And it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Pass to Kamare. And Holiday kicks to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kamare. No good on the 3. Jim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out. But now his offense has taken a leap forward.
SGA, good.
And over the course of his career, the three-point shot has been a work in progress for SGA. But I like how it's looking right now.
Now here is Holiday. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. That one's not going to go.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Dort misses. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 13. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 15. Williams for 3. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. As usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season. Here are the league's best at that position. 5th, Jalen Williams.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, I can't imagine how difficult that is to match up with them. Having guys to defend with that combination of length and skill.
Here's Klingon. He's got 12. Kamara finds Lillard. Klingon the screen for Lillard. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, taking what the defense is giving Lillard with an opportunistic shot there.
Outside, Dort. Here's Holmgren. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Guys?
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. Throw good, Damian Lillard. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingon can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Holiday with it, defended by Dort, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing, covered by Lillard. Dort a screen on Holiday. Count that one for Dort. And that's now 7 points for Lou Dort. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I've been really impressed with how intense their defense has been. They are picking up steals left and right, which is disrupting their opponent's rhythm.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Kamara. Lillard outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range. And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Here's Kamara. Lillard outside. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City leading by 17. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And stolen by Lillard. From deep. Lillard again missing. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Sharp's checked in for the Trailblazers. Holiday against Gilgeous Alexander. 5 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. Pass to Sharp. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Avdiev's got 5 points so far.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by SGA. SGA's got his 9th assist in the game now. Pass to Sharp. Now Kamara. Inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hartenstein. To the paint. Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Challenging stretch here for Portland. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Williams. Holmgren outside. The three-pointer, no good.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Pass to Sharp. Playing in the screen for Sharp to the inside. Klingen's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Here's Wallace, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Holiday from downtown. Drops in the tray. He's got 6.
And I love Holiday's shot selection. Fantastic at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
Gilgeous Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Pass to Sharp. To the wing right side. Here's Kamara. Pocket 6. Sharp finds Klingen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Teams will foul Klingen. Free throw shooting right now, something he's got to work at.
The Trailblazers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. The first free throw is good.
And simply put, Donovan Klingen is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Williams. And then for the Trailblazers, Grant comes in for Tamani Kamara. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Drew Holiday. And that one's good, Caruso.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that 6th sense about where the ball is going next.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Murray comes in for Donovan Klingen. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Avdia. Trying to get open is Murray.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Gilgeous Alexander against Lillard. Caruso, a screen on Lillard. And Gilgeous Alexander, here we go. Wallace, good.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
1:06 left in the third quarter. Pass to Sharp. Murray sets a screen for Sharp. Takes a three. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The shake. And it's SGA missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Well, Grant is often used as a floor spacer, but he can also hit the mid-range jumper.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Portland, they've got Shaedon Sharp, Damian Lillard out there with Henderson. Then there's Jeremy Grant, and it's Murray in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Trailblazers shooting 40% from the field. Lillard, the pass to Grant. Here's the screen. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
That one goes in.
And you see there, facilitating offense. It's just one of the many things Williams does to help this team.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Grant on the wing. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Lillard with the bucket.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Now here's George. The kick out to Williams. Wiggins, a screen on Grant. Williams can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Grant finds Henderson. Here is Lillard. Lets it go from deep. That one, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And when the defense is closing in on you like that, you've got to stay confident, and that's exactly what Williams just did.
Murray is screen on Wallace. Lillard against Wallace. Pass to Murray. Knocked loose and stolen by Wiggins. Now Williams. He's covered by Grant. Williams' shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Grant dishes to Lillard. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now, here's Grant. Out to Henderson. Nailed from three-point land. Henderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Inside, Wallace. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Lillard against Wallace. And stolen by Wallace. Out to the wing. Caruso kicks to Wallace. Dort with a screen for Wallace. Goes up at the stripe. Portland grabs the miss. Here is Lillard. Beyond the arc. Dort grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Dort misses. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Lillard finds Grant. Lillard with a screen for Grant. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. Here's Williams. Hands it from downtown.
The consistency Williams has developed from deep is a critical part of his game. You can't let him get that open.
Wallace against Lillard. It's taken away by Wallace. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
Such a strong young player. Jalen Williams getting it done.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
You look at Jalen Williams, and he just has been adding something to his game every single year. Greater intensity, greater skill, greater confidence. It's the kind of evolution you love to see in a young player.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here.
Substitution for your Thunder, Sorber, Wallace.
Now, here's Avdia. Clingan at the elbow. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Oh, good luck against Clingan in close. That's where he makes his money.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Now, Joe, guarded by Holiday. Joe can't get it to go. And so, it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Lillard, the pass to Avdia. The crossover. And the layup is good.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Now here's Williams. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Here's Klingon. Drills it from outside. Avdia's got 10 points in just the second half.
And how about the awareness by Klingon, a big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
Pass to Sorber. Now here's Caruso. To the paint to end the cold streak. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Now Klingon. Now Kamara. Outside Avdia. 6 to shoot. Trying to find Kamara. Gets it to him. Misses from short range. The Thunder have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%. 7 of 14. Wallace down low. Covered by Lillard. Wallace dishes to Williams. Here's Caruso. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
Now here's Wallace. It's Williams with the drive. Sorber. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen. Lillard against Wallace. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by Avdia.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Wallace. The Thunder with another miss. And here are the Blazers. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Avdia against Wallace. Pass to Lillard. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 14 points here in the second half.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Chet Holmgren.
Well, he really made his presence felt defensively. Blocking shots, altering shots. He was their anchor.
Wallace, good. And the Thunder lead by 21.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Lillard misses. Now Wallace. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
101-80 Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Portland Trailblazers as you're looking at the stats of tonight's contest. Topic and Mitchell did not play. Damian Lillard led with 27 points. In that contest. So there you go. As for the Thunder organizations coming up, we're now three away from getting ready to have Sean join me in the booth. As for the Thunder friends, the OKC Blue, they win 101-80 over Santa Cruz Warriors in that contest. Good win for them. Around the rest of the NBA organization, as we have a lot of finals to get caught up on, as we'll preview our game on, let me think, we did our back-to-back. We'll probably be back on Friday, and we'll tell you about that in a minute. So Sixers beat the Heat 149-144. Hornets over the Hawks 132-113. The Magic beat the Celtics 129-94. Clippers beat the Cavs 132-112. 115-91 win for the Raptors over the Brooklyn Nets. You already saw the Thunder game win. Phoenix Suns beat the Spurs 120-118. Lakers over the Jazz 138-124. Pacers barely squeaked out a win against the Pistons 199. Cavs over the Raptors 117-107. Knicks beat the Brooklyn Nets 119-112. Dallas Mavericks had an 18-game winning streak come to an end. They lose to the Heat 114-102. Memphis Grizzlies get their second win as they beat the Nuggets 122-111. Bucks over the Blazers 103-97. 123-111 win for the Chicago Bulls over the New Orleans Pelicans, which they have 7-11. Oh, thank heaven. Rockets over the Suns 103-97. Warriors smashed the Jazz 136-102. T-Wolves over the Kings 111-105 in the contest. Hawks over the Wizards 116-113 over the Wizards. 131-117 win for the Magic over the Sixers, and the Clippers beat Lakers 146-111. So standing-wise, we'll go with the Eastern Conference. The Knicks are still in first place at 14-2. Boston in second, 11-6. 11-8 for the Magic in third. Pacers 10-7. Tied for fifth is the Bucks and the Raptors. Cavs are 10-9. 9-8 for the Sixers, Pistons, Bulls. Miami Heat 8-10, 8-11 for the Hawks, 7-10 for Brooklyn, 6-11 for the Hornets. Wizards 3-14 on the board. Mavericks still in first place despite getting their first loss. Oklahoma City in second, now half a game back. Clippers are in third, 5.5 back. 7 back is the T-Wolves, who are fourth. Golden State is fifth, 10-9. Suns and Kings tied at 9-9. They're 6-7. San Antonio 7-9. Denver 7-10 with the Lakers. 7-11 for the Pelicans. Oh, thank heaven. Rockets 5-10. Portland 6-12. Jazz 2-5. And the Memphis Grizzlies got a win at home, 2-16 on the board. We invite you to join us on Friday as the Thunder will continue this homestand against the Minnesota Timberwolves. That will be a 2 p.m. tip-off. That'll be on Friday afternoon. We'll have the YouTuber on the show from 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And then we'll be on the air at 1:30 for tip-off, 2 p.m. tip-off, Thunder and T-Wolves. I believe this is their first meeting of the season. Hope you'll join us for that. Now for our studio engineer, that is the YouTuber. I'm Dean DeVos. Thank you for joining me and saying good night from the Paycom Center in downtown Oklahoma City. The final, the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Portland Trailblazers 101-80. Coming up next, we'll rejoin the Infinity Network Sports Studios programming already in progress. We will talk to you guys again on Friday. You've been listening to Thunder Basketball on WWLS, the Sports Animal.